Welcome to another session of Just a Point of View. They got several topics I'm going to expound on, social issues, and a few, it ain't political, yet it is an issue that's dealing in a political context in a sense because the political arena has the authority in this particular session. Let's go right on into it. First topic. I thought about this because my daughter, she has a podcast, and it's some young individuals. They had a relationship. The guy, he actually screamed on the female, attempting to destroy her career or something, or expose her because she allegedly cheated on him something. But the issue that I wanted to address is that she was 18 years old and he was 16 years old. And some people, when you look at that through the eyes of the law agreed upon here in Western society, that could be considered to be, some form of statutory rape or something. So when I heard it and thought about it, I was like, you know what? The truth of the matter is, just because a person is 18 and another person is 16, and because the law has made a judgment in the sense or a decree that this is an unlawful union, in a sense, because that the 18-year-old is considered to be an adult and the 16-year-old is considered to be a child. I would like to challenge that, on account that there are some 16-year-old individuals that are more mature than 18-year-olds. And does a individual, male or female, magically becomes an adult because they're 18 years old? I don't think so. I think that 18 and 16 is so close together, 2 years apart. 18 and 16-year-olds, they are actually could be in the same friendship group. One is 2 years older, 18 and a 17-year-old. Is it a form of statutory rape if an 18-year-old and a 17-year-old have consent in engaging in intimacy? According to the law, it is, but according to logical reasoning and thinking, is it really? I just wanted to put that out there. I'm no way, no how trying to promote, adults having intimacy with children. But I'm like, what is an adult and what is a child when we have these age groups so close? They say that, that a 21-year-old and an 18-year-old, that is considered to be, fair game. But what's the difference? In that aspect, I can't see it. If we jump down to 16 and 14 years old, there may be a discrepancy there because, they say you need permission. But young people are having intimacy at, at ages that you don't even want to think of. And I'm thinking that, these laws that have been put in place where these two young people have made an agreement, and then one of them can be charged as an adult or charged with some type of sexual crime. I think that needs to be revisited and some adjustments need to be made, like several other things that go on within the United States that are, that is law but doesn't make reasonable sense. We're going to go on up to the next thing, and that is taxes. I had a conversation with a buddy, and he's about to get into business, and he's favored the conservatives and their model of having opportunities, getting this money, so forth and so on. And I was like, I'm down with that. But one thing that I'm not down with is these laws that have been put in place to oppress the have-nots. Donald Trump, several years ago, he said that he's making these tax adjustments and that it was going to be beneficial for everybody. I'm gonna tell you one thing. I end up when he made the adjustments, I end up paying more taxes that next year and the year before that I had paid the previous years. So it wasn't beneficial for me, and I ain't even got no bread like that, generating for my job. But then there's people that make these I think $400,000 or more. They have tax rate 3%, something of that nature, and the people on the lower end of the spectrum making 20,000 and less, they get under 29,000. I don't know the exact number, but I know it's 20%. So my man, he was saying that he thought that was okay because he see himself in the future being a benefactor of receiving that 3%. Only thing I was trying to tell him is that, man, I ain't down with that joke. I don't care if I do make 6 digits and even more. I don't think that it is right for the rich or the wealthy to pay one percentage of taxes and the have-nots to pay a higher percentage. What I'm saying is that the rich, if they pay 3%, the have-nots should pay 3%. If the have-nots pay 20%, the rich should pay 20%. And that's something that needs to be revisited, and some adjustments need to be made. Because when you think about it, in former times, if myself and my neighbor, we got these crops or we gathered this silver or this finances, and the tax people came by in European Caucasian society, and they say, well, the tax is so much. They didn't charge me a different price than they charged that person because they had more harvest than me. We got charged the same thing, and that's what we had to come and look at this thing and take this to Congress, and something need to be done about those taxes. Moving forward, my brothers and sisters that's doing Uber, Lyft, Instacart, DoorDash, any of these services where they're not taking out taxes, they setting people up for the kill. They setting us up, and in a couple of years, so many people are going to be in trouble with the IRS. It's going to be unbelievable. But you know what? These businesses have found a loophole where so that they don't have to provide certain types of benefits, or they don't have to do certain things. They don't have to be responsible for your taxes, your state and your federal. But in the long run, that actually going to hurt the self-employed person working through these companies. These companies are exploiting the people. They don't even give you what you really worth, in a sense. Say like during the Lyft situation, they say, man, you make $20 an hour, and you might do make $20 an hour, but once you put the mileage on your car, the wear and tear, the gas that you use, and your time, your 20 and your taxes that you're gonna have to pay at the end of the year, your $20 turned to $9, and you're out there, and because it's immediate gratification, you could take care of what you could take care of. At the end of the day, when the tax time come around for the Uber, the Grubhub, the Instacart, the Lyft, people are going to be in trouble. Mark my word. In the next couple of years, you're going to see an influx of individuals having trouble with the IRS because of these jobs. So be careful. They say, well, you're supposed to save this and save that. It's your responsibility to do that. It's easy to say that when you're not in the position where as though your rent is due, your car bill is due, your everyday expenses are coming at you so quickly, especially during this time of this COVID situation. People making this money, they are spending this money most people doing what they're supposed to do, and they don't have no extra to be putting to the side. It's a trick bag, brothers and sisters. And it's nothing that I can actually recommend for you to do. But if you can, try to put some money to the side. I know it's going to be difficult, but just know that in the next couple of years that you're going to start hearing about the IRS getting at people, garnishing checks, putting people in situations, threatening to lock them up because of unpaid taxes, because of these job situations. Again, Uber, Lyft, Instacart, Grubhub, DoorDash. It's the setup. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a brief information video, and I've just brought you this information for something to consider, something to think about. At the end of the day, live your best life on purpose, with purpose, because it's all purpose. Praise him to raise him. Do what you gotta do and keep it moving. Peace.